Hello St. Louis and welcome back to the 314. My name is Mike, I am Quatorze, a video artist from South City, and this is your monthly look at the hip hop and art scene here in the gateway to the West. With so many great releases coming the past month, I can't wait to bring them to you, so without further ado, let's get into it. First up is PRYR with their self-titled debut album. These are 8 tracks of jazz-infused music. PRYR consists of Tristiano and the Black Bruce Wayne. They're two very well-known and well-respected producers in St. Louis, and the music they make together is just astounding. Seriously, I'm very blown away by this project. I love listening to them collaborate together to create this. They've also tapped a few vocal features here and there, but for the most part, this is a sonic instrumental album, and you need to check this out as soon as possible. I'm serious. Super salute to them because it is just beautiful, compelling music. If you ever want to see them live, they also have a residency at the Monocle. Every third Saturday you can go and catch them for a small cover charge. I highly recommend that. Right now this is only available on Bandcamp, so head on over to Bandcamp, support the new debut album from PRYR. Also have super exciting St. Louis music news. Jizzle Buckz is back home. He's been incarcerated for the past several years, but when I say he has hit the ground running, he just dropped a new single and video for Crazy Story, which was shot by the ubiquitous Fvck. And man, this thing has already racked up almost 200,000 views on YouTube. It is just raw bars. You can really feel the pent-up energy that he has, and he's just so excited to be back home, releasing music, and this thing is a winner. So welcome home, Jizzle Buckz. Can't wait to hear what's in store for you. In the meantime, go on over to YouTube, check him out for his new single and music video entitled Crazy Story. We also have a new single out from Najii person that's called Raye. Najii is just such a superb lyricist. His ability to craft words and metaphors together to just create this sonic landscape, not only just that, but just the context of everything that he raps about is so beautiful and so well done. You really feel his music, and I've been a supporter of Najii a long time. Raye is a single off an upcoming EP he has coming out, so please support Najii. His new single, Raye, available on all streaming services. We also have another album out from Big Neph, who has been super busy recently. This one's called Homesick. It is 9 tracks was just Big Neph style, which to me is, he's just a storyteller. And I think that's an art that has become lost in hip hop recently. The ability to just tell a story and wrap people in your world and your point of view. He's got this deep, raspy, unmistakable voice, and you feel his words. That's what I love about his music. Homesick is just another iteration of that. You can see him growing, you can hear the sounds, it's amazing. So this is available on all streaming platforms. Go on out, support Big Neph and his new EP, which is called Homesick. For my one plug this month, I want to talk about an exciting new partnership that I'm doing with KDHX. Not a lot of people in St. Louis have heard about KDHX in the hip hop scene, which I think is a bit unfortunate. They are the longest running and independent music station, radio station here. You can get them on your dial at 88.1. They have a wide range of local DJs who come in, and they get to play whatever they want, which I think is tremendous. It's all member supported, which means they're a nonprofit. They take donations and they have partnerships with other groups around town to sustain them monetarily. So there's no advertising on this, and they're just there for the music. It's a beautiful thing. I'm working with them on their digital content to transform them into being a resource for local music in St. Louis. I think we can all agree that some of our other music publications they don't have the temperature of what's happening in St. Louis. I love doing the 314, but we really need to branch out and connect with other people who have the resources to let more people know about what's happening in our community. KDHX has a building in Grand Center They have a performance venue as well. So they have the connections and the resources to really grow the audience of St. Louis and really get our residents in tune with what's happening on the ground. This past month, I just released my first article, which was a spotlight on Jerry's new mixtape with the Key to Keys that's called Jiggy Keys, and there's going to be much more content after that. So keep your eyes peeled on KDHX's website, and check them out on the radio too when you have a sec, when you're in the car. They're on all the time, spinning hot records across all music genres. And for local artists, be sure to connect with me so I can help link you up with different DJs in our area, so you might be hearing your music on the radio. Finally, let's wrap up the show with 4 more projects that I think you should be paying attention to here in our scene. I want to give major props to Vanacana for their 7-track EP, McLaren. This thing hits on all levels. It is luxury trap at its finest. They have really expertly crafted and executed just a very professional sound. This thing is fire throughout. All 7 tracks hit. I really encourage you to check them out. They've kind of been a staple in our scene, but they haven't released as much music recently. So to get 7 full tracks from them on a project together, you need to check this out. You can catch McLaren on any streaming service. We also have a new album out from Menn. Menn has been very consistent recently. He's an OG in our scene, and this is the definitive Menn experience in his new album, Mad Happy. I love this thing. There's a lot of different sounds he pulls in. The production on this is solid throughout. Menn, you can tell he's just excited and proud to showcase his rap talent. To go through on this with 14 tracks, it really doesn't slow down. So this is a solid listen all the way through. I think you'll be mad happy after listening to this new album from Menn. You can catch that on all streaming services. We also have an album out from the FarFetched collective called Prologue VIII. They do this every January. FarFetched is an arts/music collective comprised of many different members across a lot of different styles. This is more of an electronic heavy album. There are some hip hop features, there are some R&B features, and there is some kind of more rock influenced music as well. But there's a lot of styles to check out, which is why I appreciate this. It's kind of a conglomeration of a lot of different St. Louis sounds. It's definitely worth your time. It's only available on their Bandcamp, and FarFetched kind of does this special thing where you can subscribe to them for $1 amount per month and get access to all their releases. So on top of this joint album they do, all of their members individually release things as well. So if you're interested in that, get on over to their Bandcamp, check out FarFetched new album, Prologue VIII. And last but not least, we have a new single from the homie Mvstermind. Mvstermind has been on fire already in 2019. He's got a shoe deal that's out there. He's been killing it on the shows. And to add more fuel to his fire, this single is great too. It's really 2 tracks in one. It's called Fvck. The first half of it is kind of more silky R&B, and then it kind of transitions with a beat switch into this more raw, from the heart rap. I'm glad Mvstermind's putting music out there. He's just such a great brand ambassador for St. Louis. Very proud of him. He also has a new son, so congratulations to Mvstermind, and congratulations for this single as well. You can catch that single, Fvck, on all streaming services. So that's the end of our show, everyone. Again, appreciate you tuning in with me each month to bring you what I have my eyes and ears on here in the St. Louis scene. But you know, I can't catch everything. If you think there are artists or music or events that I'm overlooking, please get at me on social media. I love consuming all things St. Louis. It's great to check out what everybody's working on and give it some spotlight here on the 314. But until next time, everyone, be safe, and I'll see you soon.
I blast the curse of mercy lurking. You niggas some Marvin's mercing, versing, nursing, first nursing. I'm rapping first person, I'm passion, irking, swerving. Look.